everyone, and welcome back to Harvest Moon here of Leaf Valley. The only surprise I have for this episode is that once we step outside, lo and behold, drum up please, my mic's in the wrong spot, it's not raining. I don't know why it's not raining, it just isn't. I am not going to take the animals out because why would I want to take them out just to put them back in later tonight for the rainy season? Now, I forgot I was supposed to record today. It's definitely hard to get back into the habit of doing it again after not doing it for so long. Now, I looked up the newest Harvest Moon game that's trying to go to, I want to say, Steam and Nintendo Switch. And it's an interesting concept to say the least. Now, I never played Skytree Village. I didn't get it. I was pretty much broke around the time Skytree Village came out. But the new Harvest Moon game that Natsume is doing, and not Marvelous Entertainment, is basically your character gets shipwrecked, and your goal is to revitalize, like every Harvest Moon Story Season game almost, revitalize the town, and you do it in Light of Hope by taking care of a lighthouse. Now, I thought that was interesting. My issue with what Natsume has been doing lately is that the first game they made was The Lost Valley. I played that game. I enjoyed it. Different strokes for different folks. Now, they came up with Skytree Village, and my issue was that even though the bachelors and the bachelorettes were new, everyone else was still the same. Like, all the characters were still the same. Now, for a company that was just starting and making their own Harvest Moon game from scratch, I can understand how using those characters again helped them out in a way that because I believe The Lost Valley came out not that long before they announced and put out Skytree Village. So in order to get that new Harvest Moon game out quickly and before Trio of Towns came out, it makes sense that they would want to use the same characters again and just rehash them. And yeah, that saves some time. But that's my issue. My issue is that if they use characters again from what they did before, not many people, well, I can't even say not that many people. Everyone knows the stuff. Definitely what Natsume is doing is it hits and misses with some people. Some people are okay with them making their own Harvest Moon games. Other people are not. I believe I mentioned this in a previous episode, and I explained it in a way that friends explained it to me, and in a simpler term to like make you understand why it was wrong. Now, let's imagine that you're making a webcomic, right? And for a while, it was out in English and you had someone translating it for you. And all of a sudden, you decided to go with a different translator instead to put it in the language that you asked them to. Now, your previous translator, your original translator, went ahead, basically took your ideas and concept and applied it to their own webcomic. Which, if you think about it, it's a pretty bad feeling, and it's a pretty wrong thing to do. Now that's what people's stance is on not liking Natsume. Other people are thinking, hey, we get 2 Harvest Moon games, and I'm definitely, some of it's black and white. I'm in that gray area where I think it's really wrong that they're going ahead and doing this. And and that, you know, maybe they shouldn't be doing it anymore. But at the same time, I actually did enjoy the Lost Valley. It wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad. Like, it had promise, and I actually did like it. There was definitely some errors with it, not even gonna lie. We need to get something from here first before I continue. Ooh. They did say they would start doing this. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. Anyway, where's it going with this? Now, since I've always been in that gray area, I kind of went more towards the black side of it because they were creating two characters like two characters you can marry in the Lost Valley as a DLC. A DLC you had to pay for. Now, I saw the shape of the Bachelorette they were gonna do, and I was thinking like, oh man, he seems just like my type. I would like to marry him. Then it revealed what he looked like, and this is definitely still a joke among my friends whenever they announce something new or a new character. If you look at the top of his head and in his hair in general, it looks like they weren't even done completing it. And I remember, I believe I was the one who asked them, like, what made you think that was a good idea? And someone said, and whoever responded to me said that fans wanted to see more concept art. And that's what they wanted to do. I'm like, okay, that's fine, but you're doing it on a promotional item, and I don't think that was wise. And a lot of people didn't think it was wise either. And I'm gonna get back to this. This might actually take up my whole entire episode, which I don't mind because I never know what to talk about anyway in this game. Let's make sure. There we go. I'll see you in a little bit, guys. Now, to reiterate what I just said, Natsumi was promoting a DLC character with concept art. I'm saying concept art with quotation marks. They said it was concept art. Technically, or development art, I don't remember. It was one of the two. And technically, yeah, I guess you can kind of believe it if it wasn't for the fact that I believe his name is Luke. Most of his character was completed. The only issue that looked like it was rushed was his hair. And a lot of people had an issue with it because if you're going to promote something that people have to pay for, you don't do it through concept art. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand, I don't know why I went over there. There are definitely ways to, not buy, to promote something you're going to buy with concept art. But what Natsumi showed us wasn't concept art. It was art that was just not done and sloppily finished. Which is, what is it? Trees? That's fine. Okay. I don't have that? Continue. Yeah, it basically just like, it's kind of like if someone commissioned them to do it, and they were just so eager to get rid of the project and have it done and released, they just instantly did whatever and sent it out. And if you were to look at the top of his head, the top of his character art, it's bad. Okay, it's really bad, and it just wasn't the way to go about it. And many people are definitely irritated, and that's what they did. Now, that's where I stood on with Natsumi. Like, yeah, I'm still kind of excited. They're trying to make more Harvest Moon games, and they're succeeding. What can you say? But I definitely have my own reasons for not liking them. However, like I say all the time to everyone, if you like it still, if you like what they're still doing, if you like their Harvest Moon games, go and do it. No, this can't be hard. Actually, yeah, I know where it used to be. Can't it? Like, don't hesitate to go ahead and enjoy the content that's offered to you. Like, if you like, I say this all the time when Natsume or Xseeds releases a game, like when Xseeds brings a Story of Seasons games over. If you like what Natsume is producing and you don't like Story of Seasons, that's okay. If you hate the new Harvest Moon games but you still enjoy Story of Seasons, that's okay too. The only one who can validate your interest is yourself. So definitely don't let, like, others are gonna definitely, if you like what Natsume's doing with Harvest Moon, you're definitely gonna run into people who are like, no to it. That's not a real Bokumono, Bokujo Motogiri, whatever game. And you're gonna run into a lot of people that are like that. However, they can't, like, they didn't pay for it for you. You did. You bought it, or your family members bought it. So, who cares about their opinion? You're enjoying it. Enjoy it. Play it. Who cares? I played The Lost Valley and I enjoyed it. Do I think it was the best game ever? No. I definitely don't think it was the best game ever. I went ahead and I tried it. I pre-ordered it. And because I got a big rabbit to go with it, so I went ahead and bought the game and got a rabbit out of it. But that's beside the point. The point is that I got the game, I played it, I enjoyed it, and I used to run a confessions blog for Harvest Moon where people would bring in confessions and they would talk trash about it. I'm like, I don't care. I like it. Simple as that. I paid for it. I used my hard-earned money, my sweat, and my blood, and everything else to get that game. And I got it, and I liked it. But am I still mad that they did that to Luke? Definitely. Definitely mad. I still have never played their app game to the phone. I forgot that existed. That does exist. I didn't play Seeds of Memory yet, because I technically wanted the deluxe bundle. I didn't have enough for it. I just couldn't get enough for it, so that was me being greedy and I missed out. And am I gonna get Light of Hope? I might. I haven't completely decided if I'm going to or not, but I might. Ooh, soft, get me in there. But if you guys do want to buy it and you guys enjoy it, once again, and I'll keep saying it over and over again, no one can validate your interest but yourself. And just do it. Just keep doing it. And just keep enjoying it. Alright? That's all I gotta say. Let's see, sure. Let's see here. Yeah, I thought my conversation would take up more time, but it didn't. And am I upset by that? No. Just now I have everything to talk about. Ooh, whoa, that was creepy. Okay, Dia. Alright. Alright, Dia. Let's see here. Nope, don't do that. Because we still have something to put down and stuff. I almost forgot about that. I'm probably not gonna water them, but I think they'll be fine until tomorrow. Oh, get in there. I know I could put one more. I'm so upset. I went into that field. I went 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, that field. I went to the secret spot. Oh no, I'm looking for the. There it is. And I thought, oh yes, nice. I'm gonna go ahead, get me some lumber. I accidentally threw one to the ground. I was so upset. So upset. Yeah, these seeds, not sheets, are gonna be fine until tomorrow. We're not gonna water them. They should be good. But we're getting closer and closer to the day we proposed to Gwen. I'm so excited. I'll be upset that I have to wait until like fall to do it, but that's fine. I will survive. I will survive, my love. I'll always wait for you. I wonder if we can change though. Like, by change, I mean, can I change my sheets and stuff? I would like to know. Okay. There we go. And there we go. To the next day. I feel like I did 2 days already, but I know I didn't. I know I did it because I always end on that even number day. Assuming, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Assuming I remember to actually do things. Alright, ready? Yeah, so excited. This looks less purple now. Oh no, it's pretty purple. Whatever. Alright, let's see what's on the bottom TV for a bit. Oh. This reminds me of a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX episode. You're behaving yourself. Hopefully the video didn't lag because I had open broadcast up the entire time I was talking, so hopefully not. But yeah, I'm about to let my nerd show, but good. Oh, that's funny. Ow. But yeah, like there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX episode where Chumley is gonna be sent away back to his family's hot sauce company, but in truth it's actually like when you first watch it and you don't think any better, you just enjoy it. You think, oh yeah, they're getting drunk off hot sauce, and they're not. They're not at all. Like, I'm gonna say it just because, you know, there's wine in this game, so I'm gonna say it anyway. They were getting drunk, simple as that. They were getting drunk. It's not even black and white, they were just straight up drunk. And, I don't know, like, I have to watch, like, sub episodes, and if I have to watch subs, I will, but it's just so funny. Sometimes dubs are hilarious. I'm sorry, I actually genuinely enjoy them. And you may think, oh no, they're terrible, especially when you think of the Pokemon episode where they referred to rice balls as donuts. And yeah, that was pretty funny, that's pretty messed up. But once again, in a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX episode, they Judah was like, Jaden was like, you get to have pizza while I get to eat whatever this is I'm holding. They don't even call it a donut like they did in Pokemon. They don't call it anything, and that's great because let's all laugh at 4Kids because 4Kids is terrible with their dubs. But that was funny, and I think about it often lately. It might be time to revisit my roots. And maybe I'm only saying that because I still have yet to see the new Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Breaks my heart. Especially since I was in theaters. When the first one came out, I was young. It was awesome. I got the Sphinx card. And my niece got the Blue Eye Shining Dragon. I was jealous. Because Kaiba was my favorite. Ow. Ooh, itchy. But yeah. I think I should probably pick up a video game sometime soon. Like, I've technically been playing games, but they're all computer games. Like, I should legit get up and start playing Trio of Towns. I just haven't had a chance. Like, I don't have a proper desk still. Like, before I had a TV stand. It's not a TV stand. Yeah, kind of a TV dinner stand. And now I have a bigger TV dinner stand. I used to house one of my rats on top of it. But I just don't have a proper place to put everything. Like, I'm so cluttered in this room. But soon. Anywho, this episode might be shorter because of the whole, oh, it's raining kind of deal. We will go fishing though. No, I think I washed away, right? I think I washed it right. And these guys are getting off. Nope, not yet. They might take a while. I might actually have to start watering those. I'm hoping that... Oh, I was supposed to put these away. I'll do that later. I'm technically hoping for... I'm hoping that they'll be ready to harvest by then. I have a feeling they won't be. Yeah, I don't think Zane, Zon. I do that every single time, I forget what we call him. But I don't think Zon comes out in the water, and I swear, from here, he walks here, walks through there, and that's it. He disappears. I know this for a fact, because I went ahead of him and waited for him in the other area. Disappeared. Maybe I am a romantic or a dreamer. Yes, I do. Pardon me, my friend. Can I just check? No? Fair enough. I almost fell asleep on that only because I am tired. I try not to record late, but I legit forgot that I was supposed to record. And my sister was like, don't you have to record today? I'm like, what? And I'm committed. I'm committed to get back on that schedule. The only solace I take in this is knowing that I don't have to record Wednesday night because I'm going to use what was supposed to be last week's. Dang it, she won't let me sign into her. But I'm going to use what was supposed to be last week's Undertale episode for this week. Because when I tried to upload it, they were like, they didn't give me how long it'll take, and typically when that happens, that usually means maybe YouTube is having a glitch with me or my internet's having a glitch, and it's always safer to just say, peace out, I'll miss out on this episode, on this week. Ooh, I wonder if that fish is gonna come to me. But yeah, it's just safer for me to do that. I don't like doing it, but sometimes it is safer. Come to me, fish. Ooh, you're something. Treasure? Ooh! You're big and you're a new record. Nice. Very nice. I'm looking at my dog, sprawled out on my bed. Lucky jerk. So very lucky. Fishies! Come. Excuse me, guys. Come to my line. Ooh, that fish popped up out of nowhere. So for a fact, he wasn't there before. Alright, there we go. Alright, what's up with this fish not one of my lines? There we go. You are garbage anyway! Like, I could understand if you were playing hard to get if you were a big fish. But you weren't. You weren't. Fishies! Come to me! Fine, be that way. Got this fish still. Hello. More garbage. Oh, there's another fish in here. Somewhere. I just saw it. I see it. I'm gonna lose it. Ooh! Then why was he all... whatever. Oh, there's fish. Oh, there's three! Nice. I feel like I'm garbage. Oh, you're something. Oh boy. I mean, you're tiny, but you're still something. Oh, you little guys, I see you here. I know you want me. Ooh, yay. Ooh, what the heck? I've caught that before? I never even realized it. More? Look at there's so many. I should probably. Alright, this is the last fish because he's the last one I see. Ooh, there we go. Oh, you're garbage anyway. What a waste. Alright, so we're gonna go to the tub and the bathroom, quotation marks, so that we can go ahead anyway. Sorry, I read something that made me like blink my eyes like, what? But whatever. Anywho, yeah, so we're gonna end this episode here because there's not much we can do, guys. I promise. Once spring is over, we're gonna go ahead. Well, technically, wait. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Maybe next episode. Oh wait, no, don't wanna be sick. Don't wanna be sick. I don't wanna be sick. Anywho, maybe starting next episode, I'll start doing 3 days in a row. Oh, whatever. I wanted to be smiling, but fine. I'll make myself smile. Anywho, I think we had a good, interesting talk. We talked about Light of Hope, and if you're in, I heard it's supposed to go on a lot of consoles. So you never know. Maybe it'll work out. It's just every console acts differently, so they have a lot of work cut out for them, and if they rush their production like they've done before, it's not going to do well for them. So we'll just see it. All we can do is see. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.